Sapiens, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this video. Gonna try not to make it too long. As a follow up to the last video I made about the role of, like, say, women in the gang stalking thing, and I want to. Well, I have for this season, because the holidays coming. I got some important work that I'll be out doing, so I'm not going to be making videos every single day. Well, I might make them at a different time of day. I don't know, or something. I don't know, early in the morning. I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and make this and all. So this goes with the last video I made, and it also goes like with the things where I talked about the flawed religions. I've talked about the flawed beliefs in certain kinds of Christianity, and the flaws, and this is going to be focused on the flaws of things like Aleister Crowley, like the other videos I did, which the platform that I introduce is more useful, and which I believe it's more of the physical, that it's more empowering what I'm trying to put aside. And I got thumbs down to it, because I guess people just like to sit in their computers and say, oh, I can't stand Christianity, I believe in Aleister Crowley and different things like that, and it's flawed. What's it bringing you any more than the Christianity you're rebelling against? You know what I mean? And I say they're all flawed. But I'm gonna try and but I'm also saying that you can keep a little bit of your stuff if you want, if you gotta adapt and modify. Because the way this world is changing, those beliefs ain't gonna save your life or save you from anything. One life is harder. So I wanted to focus on these, like, women out there, and these I don't know, there are these different names. I'm going to put the titles and list them, however you pronounce it. There was the versions of Baphomet with the breasts and all that, and with the goat's head and the breast. But then there's Hecate, or Hecate, however you pronounce it. That's in there in this. And there was, like the female version of these devils that people worship in the goth things now, that it becomes nothing more, just like I speak against the evolution crowd that doesn't believe in anything, just evolution. Why take the evolution and do this too? And people would be flipping me off because they don't like it, but yet there's some things that you could be doing out there that you can learn on YouTube, and people get mad, and some people have respect for it, and some people I don't. What I am advocating, it's a plug-in, if you will. I mean, and especially like what I see women and girls with the different things, unlike the guys that are in the same beliefs. They have certain kinds of boots with different heels, different size of heels. But yet some of us guys who wear combat boots, or certain boots with bigger heels too. And it combines with evolution and the beast theory of Aleister Crowley, which I'm going a different way, and I'm very ritualistic that way, and I take apart these ritualistic things, and I have done so much research and different kind of ritualistic movements and different things, everything from torches. I could tell you all the shit that you would normally do out there that was maybe for the good-looking cheerleaders that don't wear black. But yet, if you have to work at construction, I was telling a couple of these different goth people I met that they're open to it. Say if they had to do another line of work, saying how their boots, that dovetails into this. If you pay attention to this too, this could help you. Put in parentheses that I wanted to introduce and encourage, like, steel-toed versions of these goth boots people dressed if you work in the offices, because especially in a place that I was working at, places that you can step on glass, them thick heels are important. Same thing with this fitness thing. And I'm putting forth to you, of instead of this typical Aleister Crowley shit, this female, whatever this list of female shapeshifter spirits is, which I have reasons for. I do different music, different lyrics, and different kind of boots and shoes. You don't have, in my world, you don't have to be in a yoga mat. And you can, the beauty of it is, you, instead of flipping me off, you got all these people on YouTube saying yoga is satanic, and that's where I'm playing my role with. You might want to do a little bit of that to flip them off. Yeah, I'm doing this yoga thing. Fuck you, yeah. So I got some of them Christian people in yoga that they don't like me, and if they think that yoga is bad, that it's a threat to them, when they look at me. But anyway, what it is how women's role in this thing. You know, you look into one of my last videos. There's like the beast thing that they're talking about different people's beast philosophies. Well, I'm putting the beast philosophy to actually work. See, your hands and your feet, whatever boots you're wearing, bare feet or anything with big heels, I want to put together, I'm going to do a video and draw this out. I need to do this. Everything from a monkey, gorilla to horses, like say different size kind of boots you're wearing. You may want to put something on the side of one of your boots to keep, if you have a favorite pair of boots, scraping them up or something too. But boots and your hands, even horse hooves. And the stuff that I'm doing, whether it's on the fingers or bare fist, just light amount of pressure and you can shine it right off and not have to have calluses on your hands. But my thing is, what I wanted to tell you is, you don't have to follow the girly yoga, always with the yoga pants and have to be, you know, what the guys are staring at, and say maybe you don't want to do yoga right with all these guys. You see I did videos on this. These guys making these fucking comments. Damn lazy ass losers. You know, they should be. Oh man, you know, I need to try to do that. Bring back the try and do to show off in front of the girl or something, instead of making comments like that. Too fucking lazy to. But anyway, I'm saying that unlike the girls with the yoga thing, you know, with the yoga pants, your boots, you do it in boots, and then your hooves, your hands and feet are hooves, right? Different moves of this beast. It's called primal movement too. But my version of it, unlike everybody else's, you can have long fingernails and do it too. Like whether you make a fist, I don't follow the rules of making a fist a certain way. You can go like this, you go on your thumbs, because many different beasts and creatures, things that have hooves, and sometimes that little toe or you know, a finger or like that, or any kind of different way. Could be fist could be hooves. But instead, like making a fist like this, you don't have to. You can go kind of like, if you have long fingernails, you know, hey, as long as you got to practice the weight distribution right the way I'm doing it, or even with things like on the fingertips, if you got the long fingernails and they just bend just the right way, or if you distribute the weight just right, that's a kind of empowerment. I mean, I'm thinking that if worse comes to worse, if conditions in your life get a little worse, you've got to, whether it's different kind of work you got to do, or you got to stand up to somebody or something, or enable you to just be able to confidently walk by with a cocky look on your face, like a fuck you look on your face. That's what it's all about. Oh, I'm spreading it in my own world out here. I'm actually featured and spreading it, you know what I mean? But the avenue is there. Why be in that same damn box? I mean, so what I'm basically doing, unlike everybody else fighting about this gender thing, and I'm not bashing anybody. I mean, when I grew up, there was the tomboys, right? I mean, if they wanted to dress like, wear makeup and be a girl, they can be a girl. This is when I was younger. Or wear a hat and cover their hair up. Or if they want to be like the boys, you know, wear a hat and cover up their hair, or just decide to wear a dress, it was all up to them. Now you got these different guys and girls wanting to surgically change themselves. Well, even guys that ain't into all that other gender stuff, you notice some of them, they wear brighter colors. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think they're getting off a track and they're going to go down weaker. Men the same way. They want to be. Why the fuck would you want to be, want to change your gender to something that you see all these guys, especially on YouTube yoga videos, saying lewd things about, saying and stuff that they would like to do. I would really like, yeah. But yeah, it's almost like you could almost see why people wanted to do the role of the boy. Like if you see, I almost wanted to use the sample from the movie Pitch Black. You can relate to that. I'll get more respect if you thought you was a boy. But the beauty of it is, you can already do that anyway. I mean, and instead of these guys wanting to cross dress or do this different shit like that, uh, rebel against that because I think they want to social engineer people, not just live. We can't just live and let live like we think we can. Um, they want to social engineer you and make even guys down a little bit. And I'm thinking with the, I can do a separate video about nature's the beast, how come they can be happy like your dog or cat bouncing around, or they can be raw and literally rip somebody's arm clean off. Studying of the nature of the beast, whether you're male or female, the male beast and the female beast, if you got this far in the video. And nothing does that better than actually physically reinventing it, getting into it. I mean, with activity that might be pretty much a multi-purpose. You I can make whole videos on it. But I want to, if you got this far in this video, I want to throw in there where Glenn Danzig on YouTube video, if you look up Danzig, Jonesy's Jukebox. I loved it when he was talking about how he saw this nature show where these monkeys were grabbing these other monkeys, ripping them apart and eating them literally. And I'm like, well, I seen, movies too, like you remember, and then you're seeing that nature of the beast, right? And you've seen, I don't know, some of you guys are old enough to see older television shows, like Clint Eastwood and Every Which Way But Loose, and the sequel Every Which Way You Can, that motorcycle game you can't be beaten up. Right Turn Clyde, the monkey Clyde. Then there was a show called BJ and the Bear. Guy, truck driver, and he getting into different trouble, running from the cops. Same era, Dukes of Hazzard. He had this chimpanzee. So we heard bad things about chimps, how they'll tear your face off, but yet how the beast, the monkey, was nice, but yet how chimps will turn on each other and eat each other. And whether you're a male or female, there's that primal fear out there, and preparing maybe for a possible collapse where dominant people, whether it's the male or other females, like throw in the parentheses that Van Damme movie Cyborg. This ain't just conspiracy theory, because part of me almost wants to be a comic book writer and a screenwriter, and part of me wanted to be a video game character designer too, damn it, if you got this far in this video. I think that's why I say all this shit. I think people keep your ways, whether you're goth or whatever, whether you're on YouTube, this kind of girl that wears black, or this kind of girl that's like, just keep your ways, but modify some of your beliefs, because some of them, if you're doing the same fucking thing all the time, try something new, something empowering that really makes your worship of your beast actually, like it actually can really do something, like there's a real power that could be demonstrated. And if you think I'm just making that up and full of bullshit, well, I don't think so, because look at these people on, like I said, these Christians on YouTube. The stuff that's lesser than what even I am advocating or doing. That they think the girly yoga is satanic, and they can do a little bit of stuff. And I'm almost saying, oh God, if you're like a damn cheerleader in school or college, you're probably satanic. Oh my God, you're doing an evil yoga. Oh, holy shit. But so you got to be able to have that mindset too. If you don't like anything I'm saying, that look at the people that you could be pissing off. You know what I mean?